Told him I ain't selling it for nothing less than lavish. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Welcome back. If you're new, thank you for joining. Indulge. Feel free to click on whatever calls you. Even if it's just this video, even if it's just 10 seconds, we appreciate you. It's your girl, Jazzy Feels. No, my name is not Jasmine. Here to deliver some spiritually inspired messages, motivated by Source, Most High. Give thanks to my angels, my ancestors for that. Man, it's about like 2 a.m. right now, y'all, and I'm up. Today was a late day. I actually woke up like officially like way later in the day. I almost don't want to say the time. I think it was like 4. But it was strange because I went to sleep last night around the average time, and that was going okay. Then I ended up waking up at 4, and I didn't go back to sleep until like maybe 9. So just sleep has been, I wouldn't say disrupted. I still feel in a very peaceful way. And even though I'm tired, I got a lot of things done. And I love when I can be productive, with just typing my novels and getting things together. But something that I learned is just, we're in the phase of developing yourself. You notice more all the things on the outer source. And even if you want to compare yourself to other people, if nothing else, what I've learned the most is the purpose of people and why it is that they need to be in your life at whatever particular moment, and however you need to express yourself to people in whatever particular moment. Like just being more mindful and being more insightful rather than opinionated behind that, because I see the power and the dynamics and different variations of how people are. So I wanted to talk about that today. Like I just wanted to get in deeper and just with the understanding of, got the tarot cards out here, y'all already know what's up. And we got the hang one. Just flew out. It's just something about the way she got her feet postured, and I love the way that technically it looks upside down, but she's supposed to be upside down, so it's upwards. And that's the card that I feel inspired to talk about, and I'll bring up more in correlation to maybe what we're talking about. All of this is divine, this is God inspiring me and motivating me to get on these videos, and that's why I smile, because I'm grateful for the opportunity. And that's just my purpose. The role that I play to so many different people can be perceived in so many different ways. It's unfortunate that one constant is that I would never be able to express myself in the most pure way that will be like me, because there's always that room for how that person perceives you to be. So what are things and focuses that allow people to even ponder on these type of structures and just like other people in connections with that? What are things or substances that affects that or influence that for me right now in my life? Money, insight, or energy. Those are 3 things that I feel like when I'm dealing with people, that's what would make me even interested in knowing your name. I might ask your sign and remember that, but beyond that, I don't really find interest in developing deep soul connections with people, because that's very, not only is it intimate, but it's very powerful and it's very draining with the wrong person. Not because that person is toxic, but it's draining because if that person is not filling you in or motivating you, or let's say we're supporting you in your journey towards what's necessary and divine and aligned, then that person will feel like a drain. And it's a drain to just be associated with people for the sake of it. Unfortunately, I know I'm not the only one to feel that way. And it's still times where I crave, just being around people and smiling and doing all those things. But I just wanted to make this video for Earth Angels, because there's this balance of balancing yourself first and then understanding that people play that outer role to reflect things that you need to learn about yourself further. So once you're in a state of solidarity, then you understand how special it is to have someone that, for one, you want to connect with, but also someone that can influence you or can motivate something that you might have not had the capability to do just with off your own perspective. So when I'm thinking about how can you assist me and I want to talk about money, it's not just anything for the money, because a lot of times if it's sourced just simply off the money, I'm not going to really feed into you, because I know that your intention with me is probably just to kind of misuse my vibration. And it's misused because nothing with me is filtered with just money as the base. Money is the motive. Money is what motivates you. The amount that it goes is going to give a big description on how that energy is projected, but it's not about the money. It's about the influence of what that opportunity will present and how it would be projected towards me if I, indulge in that opportunity or involve myself or connect myself to those associations. I want to make sure that the intention behind that is understood. So, for example, I'm rich as fuck, 35 years old, and people paying me for videos like this, or just to hear my mindset, to hear me talking, and people paying me thousands of dollars for that. Okay, if it's a corporation that is standing for something that I don't agree with, like straight
told him I ain't selling it for nothing less than lavish.
Honestly, that's his own journey. I feel like it's a part of my but
no,
come on, man.
For example, we don't talk
Draco made a hit with this one.
Yeah, and Jazzy had no chill with this, hun, floating. I'm hoping there's no breaks in this run, potent. I'm chosen, this is not a diss song, the token. Don't need a hoe to sing, cause we been on. Don't need to validate, cause we been strong. The gist is the glitz that radiate from the bone. Phone home, let them know my mama only working at a upkeep, her steady home. Many people said I couldn't do what I done on my own. Many thought that I be playing when I be on my phone. Heard them even doing spells to get somebody's gone. But I'm cut from the dust, I'm other soulful rust.
The energy and how I feel about when I'm dealing with you. That is so important to me because that affects me. I learned that I'm an empath, and what that means is not necessarily that I'm a weak ass bitch. It means that I'm a strong ass bitch that could take your feelings and my feelings together. I gotta be mindful for me and for you, especially if you're not aware of how your emotions affect someone else. So that's important. We're dealing with business and energy, but also like what it is that we can build together. What is it that we can say we influence each other together? Those are the things that get me pushed when I'm dealing with somebody. But in this phase that I'm in right now, I don't need that from too many people. And it's crazy because I used to desire that so much. Like the ideal of so many people recognizing me and being able to mold within that was something that used to get me going. And then I realized that, wow, I am really different. A lot of times people that take me in, they take me in with a form of like really like intrigue, like, what is it that she's really coming with? And I don't mind being an aspect to cause that questioning. And you do know what I mean if you watched a couple of my videos, because if nothing else, I love to be a fresh representation of wherever it is that I'm representing at that time. We're gonna look at the hang one and we're gonna see. It's looking like that's like a main arcana because it has its own page. It says, true peace can only come from within. The hanged one has usually found this inner zen in what seems like an unusual place. She hangs from the tree of life in a comfy sweater and equally comfy sweatpants. Maybe she seems a little odd, hanging upside down and perfectly poised, but she's also calm. The hanged one is just simply relaxing at peace. Finally, it's the calm after the storm. You might have just had some tough battles or obstacles to conquer, but now it's the time to relax a bit, meditate, slow down, nurture your body and soul. You might have to sacrifice something in order to reach this state of zen, but don't worry, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It may even feel like your self-care routine is a little strange to others, but this process is crucial for you to embrace who you are and to free yourself of others' expectations and demands. And that is so powerful because I live a life that it's very much so influenced by other people. And I love how God inspired me. Thank you, Most High, for the verification and also the validation, because it inspired me to actually say, man, fuck it, yeah, I woke up at 4 o'clock and I rested good. And guess what? I want to do it again. Not saying I have the luxury to do that every day, but I enjoyed it. And not only that, I enjoyed waking up when, yeah, some people would think the day is slowing down. I enjoyed, that's the best part of the day. I've been saying that for over 3 years now. My favorite time of the day is when the sun is coming down. So getting up and taking my doggy on a walk, throwing out trash, getting shit. I don't even throw out trash, but honestly, like the energy of what it took for me to be like, I'm doing me first. It gave so much room for me to be of service to, even if it was just my girlfriend, even if it was just somebody up the street or someone at the complex, with me actually cleaning up and going the extra mile to assert myself and keep things in order. You know, those are the things that get me going. Because at this point, like I said, it may be odd to other people, but I truly understand exactly not only what my purpose is, because that is something that's always evoluting, something that is always beyond my figment of my imagination, but the thoughts in my imagination are big and major. So as I continue to expand, I want to keep morals of, you know, love with self deeply first, but also love, period. Whenever engaging with people, even if I realize it's a form of unalignment, it's gonna be like, okay, so why is it that you did come to me? What in the unalignment can I gain from and use? That's where the piece is coming from. And that, I wanted to highlight her face because, for one, her hands are behind her back and she's tired. You know, it's an uncomfortable circumstance, but she chilling. She got that swag, and she's enlightened. That is a aura like a angelic aura almost. If you gone to like any Catholic churches and stuff like that, a lot of their entities or their dang, I know it's not the word they use, but you know, the spiritual figures that they worship, the physical statues sometimes will have that. And to me, that just looks like insight. So when you understand that, but it don't matter what's going on, but you chilling because you know that that's part of the journey. And to believe it or not, I love the fact that she's hanging from a tree. I had to put my little plants in it. You know what I'm saying? It just, man, it's the energy. It's a vibration. And I love everybody because everyone teach me more about myself. And I truly love myself. And love don't mean that, you know, you just seeing all the perfect parts. Loving myself is recognizing the things that I could do better or continue to grow within myself, and recognizing that I'm not there now, and you know what I can do to make it better, even if it's something that may be in disagreement with other people. You, earth angel, spiritual person, or just human being, like, bro, your life is for you to live. Whatever you can do to make that experience a little bit more pleasurable, please embark on that. And that's my message for today. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.